been down this road before. I remember every tree, every single blade of grass holds a special place for me. And I remember every town and every hotel room.
Monk Cheetah back here, and I've been down this road before, for sure. Back in the old neighborhood. Monk Cheetah vehicle right there. I have a lot of great memories down on this dead end. I'm with Midnight Tango and JB. Pine Swamp right behind here. Spent many days in these woods. But I don't know if we're going to start here. We may finish here. We're going to see what we can find in the old neighborhood. I wonder who carved this here. DT plus RT TF plus, I can't remember, I think it was an MB. I don't know. A long time ago. Far, far away. Alright, we're going to try around in the Pine Swamp here. The Pine Swamp has some good history to it. The Mashantucket Pequot Indians used to seek shelter in this swamp back in the day from the being hunted in that time. They would hide out from the colonists back here. But I'm going to go back down here with the metal detector and we're going to see what we can find. Alright, we're on the Pine Swamp Trail. We just got our first good find. I think it's a coin. I'm pretty sure it's a coin. Kind of looks like a penny to me, but let's see together. You see it? You can barely see it. It's right there. Yeah, it's a penny. Wow. Rough shaped penny. I think it's a penny. But it has a piece like taken out of it. I don't know if I did that digging it out. But it's a coin. I'll try to find a date on it. There you go. First find in the Pine Swamp. All looks familiar to me. I'm sure it looks familiar to some of your viewers out there too. I just dug this out of this rock. Schlitz, the beer that made Milwaukee famous. Actually could have been one of my old man's beers, or could have been someone else's beers. I'm not saying who. But my father and I, this is why I brought Midnight Tango out, to give him some history of the Pine Swamp. But my father spent many days out here. He would cut his own wood with the bow saw, drop it, took it in by pieces, and then during the winter months, him and we made a trail, a secret trail that went way into the swamp. I could still find it if I want, but I'm going to probably come back in the winter to do that. But on to the next find. We'll take the can out with us. Midnight Tango. JB. Now we're approaching the backwoods where I grew up in the early 70s and 80s. We'll see what we can find in the backwoods. We left the Pine Swamp area. I was kind of getting buggy, a lot of mosquitoes out there. So now I'm back in an area that has a lot of memories to me. The old ball field. Many games of baseball here and football. This used to be tennis courts. The old reservoir over here. The pump house right there. I got shot in the temple with a BB gun, having BB gun wars. Kids, don't do that stuff at home. Not good. Could shoot your eye out, kid. So let me swing the detector around here. See what I can find. JB, looks like he found a coin. I let him use the machine. What do you got?
I think it's like really worn.
Can you see anything? It's a penny or dime?
I think it's a penny.
You think a penny? Well, it's your first coin.
Can't see a date. It's 01.
Yeah, it's another penny. Midnight Tango. Let me see your young eyes. I know a guy at work that loved this gold chain. There you go.
I can't find a date.
No date?
You put like water on it.
No,
Well, it's definitely a penny.
Yeah.
Well, penny out of the ball field so far. The second penny of the day. What do you think?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, cool. Monk Cheetah back here for today's wrap-up of our adventure at Pine Swamp in the old neighborhood. These are a few finds that we got. Nothing really great. We got a Schlitz can, probably my father's. I'm not joking on that one. A bunch of aluminum stuff, a couple jars. This was probably an old mustard. This one has cool sun symbol and some other symbols on the bottom. I think this might have been Senka back in the 80s maybe. Of course, I couldn't go in the woods without getting a nail. Well, we found one of these out in the woods. I hope everybody knows what this is. It's for feeding the birds. You put suet in there. I bet a raccoon grabbed it and dragged it off and ate whatever was in it. We did find 2 coins, one in the Pine Swamp area. This one is a 2008, we think. The strange thing is, I had a chip taken out of it. I don't think I did that because I went over with the Garrett 400. Couldn't find the rest of it. But then JB, it's a first for you. You found your first coin, which was a penny. What year do you think it is?
I think it's 1972.
1972. Very good year. Folks, I hope you liked the video. Leave me some comments. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Today's adventure is pretty much showing my son, Midnight Tango, and his friend, JB, the old neighborhood. I told him some stories of what happened here back in my youth. Don't say anything to your mother. Shh. None of them bad. Don't worry. Again, you don't know what you're going to find when you take a walk in the woods of New England. And like I said, be kind to one another. Be nice to one another. Monk Cheetah, Midnight Tango, and JB, what are we? We're out of here, right?